Hello, my Forte quarantines. Okay, this is Zazz. So this is just a, this is an all women's number, SSA. We have Aubrey Larson, Brianna Tippett, Brielle, Haley, Kylie, Riley, Lori, E, Liz, Daphne, Haven, and Sarah. That's our cast for this song. This takes place of Razzle Dazzle. So if you were in Razzle Dazzle, we couldn't get the music for that. So we switched it to Zazz. So if, I think we got the right music out to everybody, but if for some reason we did not, let us know. We can like copy, well, my camera's like zooming in and out. Sorry if that's giving you motion sickness. We can make a photocopy of it and get it to you if you don't have music. Okay, so this is like very show choir, like musical theater type of song. So stage presence is super important for this number in order to pull it off. Lots of jazz hands. This choreography has lots of jazz hands. You have to be so big and over the top with it so that it comes across as the way that we want it to come across on stage. We're in Chicago with a girl who's about to go on stage in Chicago on Broadway for the very first time. And you are like the group that's encouraging her that she can do anything if she just adds a little bit of jazz to it. Lots of jazz hands. We actually talk about Dave Fosse. You sing about Dave Fosse in the song, who is known for the jazz hands. So lots of jazz hands in this number. Let's just get started. I'm just going to teach really fast. I'm going to go all the way through and teach it really fast. Pause it. Pause, rewind, practice. This will be on YouTube, so you can actually slow down the playback speed. You can slow it down to like half the speed so that I move really slow. If you want to learn it slowly, you don't have to watch it at full speed. You can always pause, you can always rewind, and it is mirrored. So this is my right, which is also going to be your right, and this is my left. So you just learn it exactly as I am doing it, and you will be right on. Before we start, a few like position details. I have 3 groups, and you didn't know which number you are. So my ones are Brielle, Haley, Riley, Liz, and Sarah. You are ones. My 2s are Aubrey, Brianna, and Haven. And my 3s are Kylie, Lori, E, and Daphne. Okay, so rewind that if you didn't hear, but those are your numbers, and you need to know those so you know which way to move when I get to a certain part. So just remember if you're a 1 or a 2 or a 3. Okay, all right. Let's get started. So we're actually starting with our soloist up front, and she sings the very first like 10 measures. So she sings, "When a challenge lies ahead and you're filled with dread and worry," then everyone says, "Give it some zazz." "If your courage disappears, what will get your fears to scurry?" And then everyone says, "Give it some zazz." So we actually start in 4 rows. And everyone's doing the same movements to start with. So everyone starts just snapping. Let's do a knee pop. Can you see? I'm hoping you can see. A knee pop down. Let's go on the downbeat. 1. Let me make sure I can do the right words. You're going to snap 1. When a challenge lies ahead. On the word head, you're going to step a certain direction. If you are a 1, you're actually not going to step. You're just going to stay in place. Head, and you're filled with dread and worry. If you are a 2, you're going to step right. If you're a 3, you're going to step left on the word ahead. Okay, so I'm going to be I'll be a 3. No, I'll be a 2 because I've got more space that way. So if I'm a 2, I would go, when a challenge lies ahead and you are filled with dread and worry. And there's a little part in the music that goes da-da, and during that little slide, you're going to slide in to a line. So we're making 2 long lines. So everyone's spread out to begin with, and then we're stepping into our spaces, and on the slide into the music, you're going to slide into a line. Okay? So you step, when a challenge lies ahead and you are filled with dread and worry. Slide in space, give it some zazz, and your hands are going to go out. If you are a 1, your hands are going to go up. If you are a 2, your hands are going to go straight out. And if you are a 3, your hands are going to go down, depending on what you are. So 1, 2, 3, depending what you are, and you all do it on the word zazz. Give it some zazz. So we're gonna have 2 lines, hands are gonna shoot out, jazz hands, spread fingers, okay? Give it some zazz, and then on the next, while this is listening to the next part, you're gonna step back to your original spots. So if you stepped left, if you're a 3 and you stepped left, now you're gonna step right and go back to your original spot. Still stamping with your right hand. If you're a 2 and you went right, no. If you're a 2 and you went right, you're gonna go left now. So in the beginning, my 2s went right, my 3s went left. Now we're switching that. And my 3s are going right and my 2s are going left. I sure hope I said that the first time right, because, yeah. Okay, so you move into line and then you move back out. If your courage disappears, what will get your fears to scurry? Step, if your courage disappears, what will get your fears to scurry? Back to your original spot. Then you're like this. Your hands are gonna go on your hips and your heels are gonna go out. You're gonna go on your toes, like that. And you're gonna go, give it some zazz. So, your knees stay together. Give it some zazz, jazz hands. Give it some zazz, okay? We're just gonna go on. Again, feel free to pause and rewind. Zazz is style plus confidence, in other words. Zazz is style. You're gonna reach up at a 45-degree angle with your right hand. Everyone does this. Zazz is style plus confidence, okay? Zazz is style plus confidence. Dip, it may seem corny or kitsch. It may seem corny or, now you're gonna step out, or kitsch, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, that's how it goes. So, zazz is style plus confidence. Dip. 1, it may seem corny or kitsch. Around. Push this way, around. So whichever way you push, your head's gonna go the opposite way. 1, 2, push, 3, 4. Okay? It may seem corny or kitsch. May seem corny or kitsch. I sure hope you guys can see what I'm doing because it's teeny tiny on my phone, but hopefully it's not so teeny tiny if you're up close. Okay, let's do that much with music. Maybe. Hopefully. Okay, I am going to be a number 2. If you're a number 3, you'll be walking opposite way of what I'm walking right now. And if you're a 1, you stay in place.
When the challenge lies ahead and you are filled with dread and worry, give it some zazz. If your courage disappears, what'll get your fears to scurry? Give it some zazz. Zazz is style plus confidence. It may seem corny or kitsch, but when scared or on the fence, you'll find that zazz will
Okay, so
control the stitch. And
okay, I think I just did that wrong that time. When you push, you're going to push right, left, okay? Right, left. That is the correct push. I think I did it opposite the first time, but that is the correct way to do it. So you dip back, you step back to dip, dip, up, step, right, together, step, left, together. Okay? So dip, it may seem corny or kitsch, may seem corny or kitsch. And when you roll back in, you're rolling so that your hands are here. You're going 1, roll in, 2, roll in. Okay? After that, but when scared or you do a check forward. So you just finished, and you're here, and you're check forward. But when you are on the fence, but when scared, you're on the fence. Yes. Okay. But when scared or on the fence, you're gonna reach out and grab kind of like you're gonna roll, can you see my hand? You're gonna roll your hands like this. Okay? So you just want to check forward, but when scared or on the fence, you'll find that zazz can help you to control the sitch. So you just reached out, ooey gooey hand, pull it in to an arm bar above your head. Then you're going to step back and bring that hand down behind you. And now you're going to step forward, bring that same arm around and up to your side. Okay, and the words are, you'll find that zazz can help you to control the sitch. From here we step forward and snap. And the words are, ooh, some of you are oohing and some of you are singing. And if folks say you can't win, what'll stop them in a hurry? Step. And if folks say you can't win, what will stop them in a hurry? Okay? So it's 1 and 3, 4. Hurry, dun, dun, ba-dum. Okay? Give it some zazz. So you did how many counts? Let's count that out one more time. So control the sitch. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, da-dun. Give it some zazz. So you go and 1, hands out, up on your toes, and 1, and 1. You're going to have to go out. And 1, give it some zazz. Okay? Knees in, knees out, hands up. Give it some zazz. Okay? From here, we do like a, remember this, that we do a lot? You're doing it with jazz hands. There's no contest for a girl who has some razzmatazz. So, there is no contest for a girl who has some razzmatazz. So right 3, left 1. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on that third one, you've got to transfer your weight to your right foot. 1, 2, transfer your weight. 4, 5. There is no contest for razzmatazz. Okay, let's go that far with music. Hopefully I can remember it. Hey, everyone say, I am a good dancer. And I can dance. Even by myself. Learning from YouTube. If I can teach via YouTube, which is probably the hardest way I've ever taught, you can definitely learn via YouTube. Section, you only do 1 chug, not 2 chugs. So I'm about to do it, but when I said that you go chug forward, chug backwards, that's wrong. You just chug 1 time, chug forward. Chug forward, reach out, up, down, around. Okay, so just 1 chug. Oh, that's what I keep forgetting. Okay, let's do it.
You're so when the challenge lies ahead and you are filled with dread and worry, give it some zazz. If your courage disappears, what'll get your fears to scurry? Give it some zazz. Zazz is style plus confidence. It may seem corny or kid, but when scared or on the fence, you'll find that zazz will help you to control
razzmatazz. There is no contest for razzmatazz. All right, going on. So you're gonna pop your left knee and your left hand's gonna go behind your back. So call. Now you're gonna switch knees, and this hand's gonna go out there, bluff. Okay? So call there, bluff. Your knees switched, and your hands are up. So call there, bluff, and strut. Your leg just go down. So call there, bluff, and strut your stuff. Both hands like this, like just right here on your waist. Strut your stuff. And then you're gonna do like almost kind of like a hula with your hips. You're gonna take these little steps, and we're moving into a new formation. We're moving into a W formation. I'm gonna take a picture of those formations, and I'm going to post them. Okay? So also guys, if at any time you want to pause where we are and do it with music, you can do that. Okay? Okay, so call there, bluff, and strut your stuff like no one in this chick town has, like no one in this hick town, except for we're gonna sing like no one in this big town, because we're in Chicago, we're not in a little town, so it doesn't make sense to sing hick town. Like no one in this big town has, okay? So if you can't see, you're just like doing these little doop, 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 like you're moving your hips, your hands are here, little steps to get into, we're making a W. So you're gonna get into a new position. Like no one in this big town has, instead of giving, on giving, so you're gonna take all that time to get to your spot, which actually isn't very much time. But on the word up, you're gonna keep doing this until up. Instead of giving up, okay, your hand is flat like this on your back. Your right knee is popped, and your right hand points up to the sky. Giving up, instead of giving up, do 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 do, give it some zazz. Okay, so instead of giving, you're here, giving, your finger points straight up, and then there's a little musical part that goes do 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 do. Give it some zazz. 2, 3, 4. So call there, bluff, and strut your stuff like no one in this big town has, into your new position. You're gonna move into a new position. Instead of giving up, do 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 do, give it some zazz. Okay, this is where solo number 2 comes in. She's a speaking solo. She is going to walk to the middle, and she says, I just don't think I can do it. The thought of getting up in front of all those people, look at my hands, they're shaking. So while she says that, while she's walking into the middle, everyone else is just kind of like walking up behind her to kind of make, we're just kind of like grouping around her. Okay, so she's gonna walk to the center. Everyone else is gonna kind of walk up next to her while she's talking. And she says, they're shaking, and then there's a rest, and everyone says, if your hands are shaking, turn them into jazz hands. So on that rest, everyone's gonna turn their head in. So if you're on the left of her, you're gonna turn your head to the right. If you're on the right of her, you're gonna turn your head to the left on that rest. So rest, head. If your hands are shaking, turn them into, and everyone's gonna turn their back to her. So if you're on the left of her, you're gonna turn this way. If you are on the right of her, you're gonna turn this way. I'm gonna tell you right now who's on the left and who's on the right. So on the left of her, on this side of her, if she's right here, on this side of her will be Haley, E, Haven, Liz, Kylie, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and Riley. You will be on the left. On the right will be Aubrey, Sarah, Daphne, Lori, and Brielle. That's if Brianna is doing the speaking solo. I asked her if she would, and I haven't heard back yet, but I'm hoping she will. So if Brianna is doing the speaking solo, that's where you are in regards, okay? So if I'm on the right, I'm gonna go head. If your hands are shaking, turn them into, and everyone's gonna lean towards her first, jazz hands. So if I'm on this side, I'm going to turn this way. My right hand's going to come up. Your back hand's going to come up. You're going to lean backwards first. Jazz, and then forward on hands. If I'm here, I'm going to go. If your hands are shaking, turn them into jazz hands. Okay? So we all lean into her and then lean out. Yes? Okay. Turn them into jazz hands. And then we're going to walk we're just going to walk back to our W's, our W spots. So you're going to walk this way. If you're on this side, that means your spot was on this side of her. If you're on that side, your spot was on that side of her. So you're going to walk, do like the brave and bossy do. So you're just going to walk back to your spots during that. Do like the brave and bossy do. And if everyone does this, tear you apart. Jazz hands. So it's like, almost like someone punched you, but then you're like, it's okay, jazz hands. And if they tear you apart, step, think what would did Fosse do. So the left, think what would did Fosse do, just where he'd make the people have a step ball change of heart. He'd make the people have a step ball change of heart. He'd make the people have a step ball change of heart. So you step back on your left, ball change of heart. Left, right, out. Does it sound like my children are killing each other? They might be. He'd make the people have a step ball change of heart. He'd make the people have a step ball change of heart. Okay, going on. Actually, let's try it that far with music.
When the challenge lies ahead and you are filled with dread and worry, use some zazz. If your courage disappears, what'll get your fears to scurry? Use some zazz. Zazz is style plus confidence. It makes you corny or kid. It makes you corny or kitsch. But it's scared or on the fence. You'll find that zazz will help you to control the stitch. And if folks say you can't do what will stop them in a hurry. There's no purpose for a girl who has some razzmatazz. There is no purpose for razzmatazz. So call their bluff and strut your stuff. When no chicken is here down hands. Instead of giving up, use some zazz.
I just don't think I can do it. The thought of getting up in front of all those people. Look at my hands, they're shaking.
If your hands are shaking, just turn them into jazz hands. Do like the brave and bossy do. And if they tear you apart, ask what would Bob Bossy do. You make the people have a step ball change of heart.
Did a step ball change of heart. We're going to go. Yep, okay. We're going to go kick down. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? And then we're going to go into some pas de bourrées. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 into a pas de bourrée. Left, right, passe. Right, passe. Okay, so we just went 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pas de bourrée, passe, pas de bourrée, passe. Don't follow what that guy just did. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. Turn, give it some zazz. Right, left, right, passe, turn. Give it some zazz. And then we go step. There is no contest for a girl who has some razzmatazz. There is no contest for razzmatazz. Okay? So slowly, we step together twice. Step. There is no contest for a girl who has some razzmatazz. Slow. Taz, there is no step on contest for a pivot turn. Taz, there is no contest for razzmatazz. Okay, it's like you're washing your hair. Like you get shampoo on your hands, and then you bring it up to wash your hair, and then it comes down. Okay? So it's girls and razzmatazz, there is no contest for razzmatazz. Okay, now we're here and we just bend forward and we snap. And it goes behind our back. And it goes like this. So call their bluff again. So you're not stepping, you're just going to change weight. I'm not stepping, I'm just changing weight. Okay, so you start with your right and your left. So call their bluff, bam, and strap your stuff, bam. Think you say down. That's why I'm saying down. So you go, so call their bluff, bam, and strap your stuff, bam. Like no chicken, this big town has 2, 3, 4. Then your hand comes here and you snap up like this. Instead of giving up, you're up here at the top, up, roll, 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 give it some zazz, and then we walk in a circle. We're at the very, very end here, okay? So instead of giving up, down, 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 give it some zazz, 3, 2, 3, 4, walk, 2, 3, 4, ba-dum, give it, yep, it's ba-dum, give it some zazz, sorry, it's ba-dum, give it some zazz, bam, everyone's gonna hit the pose, like this, bam, like your biggest, fanciest, jazziest pose, okay? So again, just from the pas de bourrées, we're gonna go, so we went 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pas de bourrée, passe, pas de bourrée, passe, turn, give it some zazz. There is no contest with a girl who has some razzmatazz. There is no contest for razzmatazz. So call their bluff, bam, and strap your stuff down. Like no chicken, sick town has 2, 3, 4. Instead of giving up, 2, 3, 4. Give it some zazz. 2, 3, 4. Bump, 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 ba-dum. Give it some zazz. Hit. Okay, that's the whole song. I'm going to do it all the way through with music. Feel free to go back, rewatch it, slow it down, learn it in parts. Message me for questions, because I'm sure there's things that I did a little bit different each time. It's really hard to teach via YouTube, guys. So if you have questions about specific feet, I'll clarify for the whole group. Okay? And I'm going to send out a picture that has your exact position, so you know exactly where you're moving from position 1 to position 2. Okay? All right, whole song, here we go.
When the challenge lies ahead and you are filled with dread and worry, give it some zazz. If your courage disappears, what'll get your fears to scurry? Give it some zazz. Zazz is
thought of getting up in front of all those people. Look at my hands, they're shaking.
If your hands are shaking, just turn them into jazz hands. You let the brave and bossy do. And if they tear you apart, ask them what bossy do. You make the people have a step or change of heart. And if folks say you can win, what'll stop them in a hurry? Give it some zazz. There's no contest for a girl who has some jazz. There's no contest who has some jazz. So come and love me and step by step. Why don't you give this sweet town hand instead of giving up? Give it some zazz. Give it some zazz.
You can do this. Message me with questions. You got this. You rock.